dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history. Find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right
don't see who am I with. Oh no, I'm with on the first one with you.
All right. So first, before we go our Madison Mayhem, we're going to do a combined A-B race because our A and B fields are small. So we'll do a super sprint, which is elimination down to 5 riders. And then those 5 riders get 5 laps to go. So let's get A's and B's, non-Madison riders up to the rail. All right. So our Madison teams for our first race are All right, our first teams are going to be Isaac and Alexa, Colin and Glenn, Javier and Ted, Kyle and Pat, Andrea and Sean, Kenyon and Catherine, Esther and Roger. Again, that's Isaac and Alexa, Colin and Glenn, Javier and Ted, Kyle and Pat, Andrea and Sean, Kenyon and Catherine, Esther and Roger. Okay, I need your jerseys to match. If you don't have matching jerseys, ask your neighbors. They might. I have some spares over here, but I do need your jerseys to match so that we can score you. When we do our Madison, it's going to be a 35-lap Madison with sprints at 20, 10, and 0. So you're going to get the bell at 21, 11, and 1. Is that all my non-Madison A's and B's? A's and B's combined. Bojack, are you racing? All right, why don't we change this into a regular missing out? I'm just looking at the number of riders we have. But we're going to do 6 laps plus a missing out. We're going to give away some adult beverages. These are not cold, so there might not be drinkable for tonight. Okay, we'll give that away the next race. We also have some Perriers to give away the next race. All right. So we'll do 6 laps plus a missing out, right? So when you hear the bell, the first bell means eliminations start next time. Before that, we'll just give away some preems. We'll give away sets of 3 drinks. You can take any 3 drinks from here. We have some beers. We have some, I think, a margarita in a can. We have a mule in a can. We have some fun stuff. All right, so let's group up together, and we'll start in corner 1. Let's roll on out. All right, let's go. We're racing. It's like Norm's going from the gun. All right, preem lap, Norm. Stay ahead. You get 3 adult beverages. Preem lap. Preem lap. Let's see if Norm stays away or somebody else in there is really thirsty. Looks like Norm's going to make it. All right, there's packing through some beverages for Norm. Madison teams, let's make sure we don't have two blue jersey teams. All right, Preem Lap. We got some more adult beverages here. Preem Lap to the winner of the next lap. Looks like Bojack's thirsty. Or is Tyler going to try and take it away from him? All right, got some beverages for Bojack. All right, elimination next time. Elimination next time. Elimination next time. Okay, we're going to draw from the field here. We're going to call Norm out of the field. So it looks like Brian is out. We have 3 more eliminations. 3 more eliminations. Brian is out. We got 3 more eliminations. All right, Ed quit on the back straight. I'm not calling anybody else out right now. We have 2 more eliminations. 2 more eliminations. All right, who's going to be the next to be eliminated? Somebody's down in there in the box. Somebody that I think knows better than getting caught down there in the box. And Sugar is out, just barely. Sugar is out. Tim Jackson is out. Tim Jackson is out. Tim Jackson is out. Tim Jackson, you were out the last time. Scotty was yelling at you. That's okay. We're going to eliminate 1 more. All right, who's it going to be? And Veronica is out. Veronica is out. All right, these riders are going to get the bell when they come by. Looks like Tyler's off the front. We got Bojack and Robbie back there. Robbie looks like he's getting ready to pounce on Bojack, but I think Tyler is going to ride all the way around all by himself. Tyler's got it. He's going to have to fall off his bike at this point. He's going to get caught. Bojack and Robbie are going for it. Looks like Bojack's going to hold him off. Tyler's going to roll in for the win. It's going to be a battle for second place. That's going to go to Bojack. All right, we're going to put 35 laps. All right, it looks like in the front we got the green SDBC team, Kenyon and Dr. Nadler. Then Team Orange Shoulders. Bernie's Bikes, we got Dr. Walker and Roger Lovett. Then we got Kyle Kirby and Pat Murray. Then we got Javier and Ted Kirkbride. And then we got the red SDBC team. Then we got the Uru Case team. And then we got Team GB. Is that what that team is, Sean? All right. So we're going to do 35 laps. The first sprint is going to be at 20 laps to go. You're going to get the first bell at 21. So take a few laps to get acquainted with your new partner. We don't have to go super fast right off the gun. Take that first 5, 6 laps. Be nice to each other. All right? So relief riders can roll on out. All right, riders, let's roll off your racing. You're going to get 34 to go next time around. So, all right, so if you don't know this race, everybody's racing as part of a team. We have 2-person teams. And the riders will take a hand sling from their partner to get thrown into the action. So the rider up high, going slow or not really moving at all, is called the relief rider. And the other rider is racing. And it looks a bit chaotic when you first look at it, but when you do it, it all makes sense. It can be difficult to score these races at times just because there's so much going on. So you see we've got Scott Gilbert here down on the infield helping to make sure that we know where the front of the race is at all times. These riders are starting off nice and slow. We kind of asked them to be nice to each other at the start, not go too hard. And looks like they're doing that, but it'll get chaotic as we approach our first sprint. Kind of an intro. All right, got Sean Wallace, the Team GB jerseys, taking a turn to the front. Got Dr. Walker right behind. When riders are on a relief, they still have to pay attention to what's going on in the race. They have to be looking at where their partner is, what position their partner is in, how fast the race is going, or how slow the race is going. It might slow down or speed up quite a bit between now and the last time that you were in, when you were getting thrown in. You've got to pay attention to all those things. You've got to match your speed. You don't want to go exactly as fast as your partner is going. You want to be going slower than them so you can use their momentum to speed you up. But you don't want to be going too slow. All right, we're looking at 6 laps, 2 kilometers until they get that first bell, and they're doing that first sprint. We got the red SDBC team at the front. Isaac Howe and Alexa Alarcon. Looks like Glenn from Team Oru Case taking a little dig, speeding it up a little bit. He's thinking about that bell that's coming. He's going to try and set up his partner, Colin Jaskowicz. Get a few separations in this group. Kenyon Ralph from Team Green SDBC getting a sling from Dr. Nadler there. Glenn spending a long time at the front here. Causing a few separations in this group. We're almost one big happy family, but not quite. All right, 2 more laps till they get that bell. Orange team starting to feel a little bit. Sean Wallace trying to close that gap, get back up to that front group. Got Ted Kirkbride and the blue team keeping on the gas. Green team making sure they're right in there. They're going to get the bell next time when they come around. All right, here we go. They're getting that bell. Sean Wallace is going to throw in Captain Rossi on the GB team. Isaac Howe knows he doesn't want to do an exchange in corner 1 of the bell. He's going to sprint for it, but he's not as well rested as Captain Rossi. Isaac Howe on Team Red SDBC going for it. Captain Rossi going to try and come around, but I think Isaac Howe's got too much power. It's going to be Isaac Howe, then Captain Rossi, then Glenn Garavias, then Kenyon Ralph. Or that was Dr. Nadler that actually took the points. I'm not sure. But that was Team Red SDBC, Team GB. I'm sorry, Team Oru Case, Team GB, Red SDBC, and then Green SDBC taking those points. These are our 4 fastest teams, 4 or 5 fastest teams all here together. We have a couple of other 2 teams starting to struggle just a little bit. Again, that was Team Red SDBC with 5 points. Team GB with 3 points. And then I believe it was the green SDBC with 2 and Oru Case with 1. All right, 4 more laps until they get another bell. They have another sprint. Team Red SDBC with the most points right now with 5 points. We got the team with the white jerseys, white with the red and blue stripes, the GB team with 3 points. Oro Case team with 2 points. And green SDBC with 1 point. That was probably different every time I said it, but I know that last one was correct. Captain Rossi tacking early. He's looking at who's around. He said, maybe I should hit the gas a little bit. All track racing is tactical, but this one is especially tactical. This is going to be a good sprint coming up here. We've got Colin Jaskowicz at the front. I know he's going to want to stand for the sprint, as is Isaac Howe. And then Ted Kirkbride's going to want to throw in Javier. They're going to get the bell next time. I'm guessing these guys are going to wave their partners off. These three are going to wave their partners off and let their partners do the sprint, or let them do the sprint. They're getting that bell. Javier at the front. Sean Wallace sitting right in behind. Isaac Howe attacking early, trying to get himself into position. The Order Case team missing that exchange there. Not the best place to exchange in the first place, honestly. And here we go. Javier's giving it all he's got. It's going to be the blue team with 5 points. SDBC red team with 3, Orocase with 2, and green SDBC with 1. Again, that was the blue team of Javier and Ted with 5. Red SDBC with 3. Orocase with 2, and green SDBC with 1. That means that right now, the red SDBC team is in the lead with 8 points. All right, what are our points totals? All right, 6 laps until they get another bell. That'll be the final sprint of this race. What's that? I'm not sure. I think so. The event on team, yeah, I think they're down. They're -1, yeah. All right, just 5 laps to go in this Madison. All right, red SDBC team has 8 points. The blue team has 5 points. The Oro Case team has 4. And green SDBC has 2 points. So right now, the red SDBC team is winning this race by 3 points. The blue team could still beat them. The Oro Case team has 3 points. Oro Case team could also beat them. But again, so far, the red SDBC team leads by 3 points. I know that Team GB wants to get in there and get some big points. They'd like to win this final sprint. Even if you don't win the race, if you win the final sprint, you still get lots of glory. And I think the white GB team might be setting up to try and do just that. We'll see. Captain Rossi hit it hard 1 lap before the bell. I can hear Glenn Garavias out there telling his partner Colin to give it the beans. Colin Jaskowitz going hard with 500 meters to go. I don't know if Sean Wallace is going to be able to catch him. Got Colin Jaskowitz off the front. Sean Wallace working to close that gap. Isaac Howell right in there. We got Javier right in there. Isaac Howell looking behind him. Is Javier going to try and put him in the box? It's Colin Jaskowitz running out of juice. Sean Wallace is going to come around, going into corner 4. But we got a hard charging Isaac Howell behind. And it's going to be Sean Wallace, Isaac Howell, Javier, and Colin Jaskowitz. That's the GB team, the red SDBC team, the blue team, and the Oro Case team. All right. We had the red SDBC team with 11 points. In second place, we had the Team GB with 8 points. We had the blue team with 7 points. We had the Uru Case team with 5 points, and we had the green SDPC team with 2 points. All right, Madison Riders. Our next Madison is going to be, the teams are going to be Isaac and Sean, Esther and Catherine, Javier and Roger, Kyle and Alexa, Andrea and Pat, Kenyon and Glenn, and Colin and Ted. All right, again, that's going to be Esther and Sean. I'm sorry, Isaac and Sean, Esther and Catherine, Javier and Roger, Kyle and Alexa, Andrea and Pat, Kenyon and Glenn, Colin and Ted. All right, we're going to do a snowball race. All right, we have 12 lap snowball. That means the points go up every single lap. So you're going to do a neutral lap, right? The cars are you're going to start, it's going to say 0. And the next time around, the first person around gets 1 point. And you're going to see 1 on the lap cards. The next time around, the first person across the rail is going to get 2 points. You're going to see 2 on the lap cards, right? And that means you're going to get the bell at 11, right? And then there's 1 more lap, and the first person across the line after on lap 12, seeing 12 points on the lap cards, gets 12 points. All right, riders, roll off. Let's do a neutral lap since there's points available right at the very start. All right, let's go. We are racing 1 point to the first rider cross next time around. All right, who's going to get that single solitary point? Sure to roll up and get a Brooklyn dog or sausage. Or tamale. All right. Brian Newport gets 1 point. All right, that looks like that's going to be 2 points for Tim Jackson. All right, looks like it's going to be 3 points for Tyler. Bojack's working in that pack, trying to chase Tyler down. Tyler's going to be the leader right now with 3 points. Looks like 4 points for Tim Jackson. That means Tim Jackson's our current leader with 7 points. Tim Jackson's now looking to get back in there and recover, maybe get one more sprint later on. He's off to a good start with 7 points. But whoever wins, you could win any of the final laps and have more points than Tim already. Looks like Tyler's going to take lap number 5. Tyler's going to get 5 points. So Tyler's got 5 points. That's going to put him with 8 points. So he's going to be our new leader. Tim Jackson wanted to get that wheel. Brian Newport wanted to get that wheel. He's so close. Both of them are so close. Oh, from behind, Norm Laird gets 6 points. Tyler's still going to be our leader. Who wants some of those points now? Oh, this is a close one. Bojack gets 7 points. 7 points for Bojack. Tyler's trying to be greedy, getting those points. He's not waiting until the end. He wants to get some early ones and get the ones at the end. At 8 points for Tyler. Okay, Tyler has 16 points right now. He is definitely still beatable. You take the last 2 laps, you're going to get 23 points. Oh, looks like Tyler takes 9 points. That's putting him up to 25 points. Robbie Wren going over the top. See if Robbie gets those points, or Tyler stays greedy. 10 points for Robbie Wren. Tell you what, my guess is that alone would be enough for second place. So it's 10 points for Robbie Wren, but 25 now for Tyler. All right, they're getting that bell. Here's the front of our race coming through right now. Makes a total of 36 for Tyler. Tyler's now got this race won. Nobody can beat him. Everybody else just finishing together, rolling it through. And who the final lap goes to? Tyler. I believe that's 48 points for him. Second place points for Robbie Wren at 10th place. And I believe Bojack's going to wind up with 7 points in third place. I could be wrong. Or no, that was Tim with 7 points in third place. Depends on how many Bojack got. We've got our human computer down here, human computing. It's tough for me to talk and do math at the same time. We got Tyler in first place. Second place is going to be Robbie Wren. Third place is going to be Bojack. All right, Madison riders, let's head on up to the rail for our second Madison race. Just like the other one, we'll do 35 laps, but we'll get bells at 21, 11, and 1. All right, in the front, we got Dr. Nadler, Dr. Walker, the Team Chuck Loris. I'm not going to say all the names. So then we got Team Astana. We got our blue team. We got our orange team. Got our Bernie's Bikes team. We got our Team GB. We got our green SDBC team. We got our red SDBC team. And I think that's everybody. New partners. Let's Relief Riders roll on out. We got Ted Kirkbride this time. He's riding with Colin Jaskowitz. We got Team Dr. Chuck Loris. We got Pat Murray and Captain Rossi riding together. We got Kenyon and Glenn. We got some good matchups this time. We got Roger. Who's riding with Roger? Javier and Roger. All right, riders, let's roll off. Bunch up in corner one, and then we'll be racing. We got Kyle and Alexa. We got Sean Wallace and Isaac Howe. We got Ted and Colin in the blue. All right, these riders are racing again. If they're nice, they'll take it easy on each other for a few laps, just like they did the last race. They're possibly riding with a Madison partner they have never ridden with before. They're just easing into it at the start. A little bit of speed is good. Makes everything safe. Too fast makes it hard. All right, these riders are seeing 31 laps to go. They have 10 laps until they get their first bell. All right, these riders are going to see 28 laps to go next time around. That means in 2K they're going to get another bell. Or they're going to get their first bell of this race. Got Javier in the orange, just finishing up, taking his pull. We are all one big happy family so far. Team Red STBC at the back. Kyle throwing in his partner Alexa. Team Dr. Chuck Loris getting right in there as well. Pat Murray jamming on the pedals, looking to throw in Captain Rossi. These riders seeing 25 laps to go, just four laps until their next bell, or their first bell. All right, these riders seeing 23 when they come around. They are definitely going to be thinking about that sprint. All right, they're going to get that first bell in 2 laps. Got Javier with Teams Bernie's bikes at the front with orange shoulders. See if he really wants to get in there for that sprint. He was ready to do battling those sprints in that last race. See how he's feeling on this one. All right, these riders are going to get the bell next time around. It's the sprint before the sprint. Pat Murray throwing in Captain Rossi at the front of the race. Let's see if Captain Rossi is going to go for points. I don't know if he wants to lead it out for a whole lap and a half. Here he is. We got Kyle Kirby giving it everything from behind, jumping from several riders back. He's got plenty of clearance. He's going to take this sprint, and he's going to be able to throw in his partner, Alexa. Second place is going to go to Green SDBC, third to Team Astana, and fourth to Team Dr. Chuck Loris. So again, first place was Red SDBC, second place was Green SDBC, then Astana, then Dr. Chuck Loris. All right, Team Red SDBC with maximum points. Team Green SDBC with second place points. Team Astana, Captain Rossi, third place. Then Dr. Chuck Loris with 1 point. Got Team Green SDBC on attack. 17 laps to go. We're already 2K away from our next sprint, our next bell. Looks like our blue team Kenyon Ralph and Glenn Garavias, along with Colin Jaskowitz and Ted Kirkbride, have a little bit of a gap, almost 100 meters on the rest of the group. They're just going to try and ride smooth and fast. They'll duke it out as the points get closer. Javier coming in, going to throw in Roger Lovett. See what Roger Lovett's going to do. He's going to put his head down. And if he doesn't close that gap, he at least wants to stay away from the chasing riders behind. These riders seeing 14 laps to go. That's 3 laps until the next bell. That was the back of our race that just came through. Team Astana in the light blue jerseys. All right, here are our leaders coming through right now. 2 more laps until they get that bell. They're seeing 13 to go right now. Got the blue team, the blue LEL team, and the green SDBC team. It's like Javier's keeping the gas on. The Bernie's Bikes team's been caught by Team Dr. Chuck Loris. And the GB team. And the red team. They're getting that bell. Blue LEL team at the front. Kenyon Ralph right behind. Got the orange team getting right in there as well. Team Dr. Chuck Loris all sprinting for points. And see what kind of legs Alexa's got. Can she catch those riders in front of her? And here they come for the sprint. Looks like it's going to be Team Green SDBC, Kenyon Ralph, Ted Kirkbride with Blue LEL, Roger Lovett in third, and Dr. Walker in fourth. And Green SDBC team had that set up perfectly. Glenn was sitting there waiting to relieve his partner, and the Green SDBC team is on attack. The Green SDBC team trying to stay away for 9 laps. We caught Colin Jaskowitz working, trying to chase them down. Got Kyle Kirby doing his share to chase them down. This is the back of our race coming through right now. And then the front of our race. Seeing 8 laps to go. And it looks like the green team and the blue LAL team have joined up back together. But here's our dynamic. I think we've got Glenn and Kenyon that are both pretty fit riders. And Colin's very fit, but he's riding with Ted, who's, you know, maybe a little older than those other 3 riders. And so we're going to see what dynamic plays out to see if the green team attacks Ted. And then if Colin brings it back every time. All right, we got Team Green SDBC, Kenyon and Glenn with 8. We got Kyle and Alexa with 5. And Colin and Ted with 3. Looks like the green SDBC team is sticking it to Ted Kirkbride. But Ted's going to throw in Colin. Colin's going to get the zoomies. Colin's going to turn on the gas. Try and bring back Glenn Garavias. Here's third place on the track coming through right now, Kyle Kirby. And at the front end of the race, got Colin Jaskowitz making the catch as Glenn throws in Kenyon Ralph. The riders are going to see 3 to go next time around. These riders, it's 4 laps to go for these riders right here. They're going to see 3 to go next time around. All right, here's the lead of our race right here. The blue LAL team in front with Ted Kirkbride, seeing 3 laps to go. And the green SDVC team with Kenyon Ralph is in there. The Team Astana team is in no man's land. They're trying to not get lapped. Got Javier and the Bernie's Bikes team hitting the gas, trying to get there to the green team and the blue team. Sean Wallace getting in that draft, hoping that he gets a free ride all the way up to these other riders, and he's going to throw in Captain Rossi, and it's going to become a different race for the final sprint. All right, these riders are going to get the bell next time around. Captain Rossi's right in there. Colin Jaskowicz giving it a go. Colin Jaskowicz going as hard as he can. Glenn Garavitas giving everything he's got, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Javier Jimenez going for the sprint. Got Captain Rossi in there. Looks like first place points are going to go to Colin Jaskowitz, Team LEL. Then the orange team, Javier. Then the Astana team, and then the GB team. All right. I believe that's going to be Ted Kirkbride and Colin Jaskowitz taking the win on that one. I believe followed by the green SDVC team. But our human computer, Stella, is doing her human computing with the aid of an electronic computer. All right, let's get A's and B's up to the rail. I want B's to line up in front of this, or Aces to line up in front of the San Diego Velodrome sign, and B's to line up by the Adams Avenue sign. All right, aces by the San Diego Velodrome sign. No aces behind Tim. Tim is our last ace, depending on how many aces we have here. All right, Patrick, let's give him 24 laps on the lap cards. All right, we're doing a 24-lap scratch race. This is going to be kind of painful. The thing is, though, this is the front of the race right here. These riders, these ace riders, have to lap these guys. But they have 24 laps to do it. Right? You got 24 laps to do it. So you got a long way to do it. You guys going to do a lot of rotating through, riding together. Or you're going to get caught pretty quickly. All right? All right. When I say roll off, that just means it's time to go. Riders, roll off. Go, you're racing. Okay, Veronica and Ed and Norm and Brian are the front of our race. And Bojack, Robbie, Tyler, and Tim Jackson are one lap down. All right, our third Madison pairings are going to be Isaac and Roger, Colin and Pat, Javier and Alexa, Kyle and Glenn, Andrea and Catherine, Kenyon and Ted, and Esther and Sean. Again, that's going to be Isaac and Roger, Colin and Pat, Javier and Alexa, Kyle and Glenn, Andrea and Catherine, Kenyon and Ted, and Esther and Sean. All right, again, our 4 beat riders are leading this race right now with 21 laps to go. The A riders have to lap them, but they have a while to do it. They don't have to do it right away. In fact, it might even be a little bit easier when everybody's tired. Oh, we got a preem lap, 3-pack of adult beverages, preem lap, adult beverages. See who's thirsty. Big Ed Pogue's thirsty. Bojack might try and take it off him, though. Who's it going to be? Looks like Bojack. Again, next pairings are Isaac and Roger, Colin and Pat, Javier and Alexa, Kyle and Glenn, Andrea and Catherine, Kenyon and Ted, and Esther and Sean. All right, Bojack's gone on attack. He's going to try and take that lap now. All right, our B riders now, if they were smart, I think they would work together. But it looks like Norm Laird's trying to close that gap to those A's. I think that's going to be a tall order. I think these other riders just need to all work together, and maybe they'll hold off these 3 hard-charging aces. Tim Jackson's just settled himself in there with the B's. All right, this is the front of our race coming through right now. Brian and Veronica rolling through together. Our B group is now getting all split up. All right, there come the leaders coming through right now. Brian and Veronica. Ed Pogue is going to try and sit in with these A riders. Again, here's the front of our race right here. Going through. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can stay away. They're almost halfway through this race. All right, again, here's the front of our race, halfway through. Those aces are about a half a lap behind them. Looks like Tyler's going solo. Tyler's dropped everybody else. He's going to try and solo up to the leaders of our race right here. He's got almost half a lap to make up on him. 11 laps to go. At the speed they're going, he's probably going to have to make up about a second and a half a lap. All right, Tyler's catching some of the B stragglers. Here's our leaders right now, trying to stay away for 10 more laps. It's a scratch race, but the aces were handicapped. They had to gain a lap. So there's the front of our race right there. And these riders are trying to catch. Actually, Norm's behind. Norm went down. Yeah. Norm went down. That's third place. Tyler's third place on the track right now. There's third place, yeah. All right, just 9 laps to go for Brian and Veronica. They got to stay away from a hard-charging Tyler. Yeah, they are. They're doing pretty well. All right, 7 laps to go. Veronica and Brian trying to work together, trying to hold off Tyler. He's about 70 meters behind. He's got to take up 10 meters per lap. It's 2 against 1. Brian and Veronica, you guys have a chance. You better stay on the gas, keep on going. Here comes Tyler. He's not closing as fast as he was, but he's still slowly closing it up. They're going to see 5 laps to go when they come around. Okay, these are our stragglers right here. Here we got coming across right now, Veronica and Brian. 5 laps to go. Tyler is closing it, just barely inching them back. All right, Brian and Veronica. Got 4 laps left, maybe 40 or 50 meters to Tyler. He can see him. He's breathing down their necks. I think he's going to catch him this lap. Once he's in the same straight, they're in trouble. Tyler makes the catch with 3 laps to go. Now we've got Brian and Veronica and Tyler all here together. Those are 3 leaders on in the race. 2 laps to go. Tyler's going for it. Veronica's sticking on his wheel. Brian is starting to suffer a little bit. These two almost held him off. They just needed one more rider in there with some horsepower. All right, next time around, our leaders are going to get the bell. Our leaders on the anything back straight right now. We got Tyler and Veronica, followed by Brian. 4th place on the track, coming across the finish line right now. He's going to get the bell next time, too. And here it is right now. Tyler getting the bell. Veronica Scott right on his wheel. These other riders in there down by a lap. 3rd place on the track right now, Brian Nieport. And it looks like Tyler's going to win, but Tim Jackson takes away his glory. Veronica Scott, 2nd place. Norm Laird in no man's land. 3rd place is going to go to Brian Nieport. And it looks like 4th place is going to go to Robbie Wren. All right, we're going to give you a few more minutes before we do our last Madison of the night. We'll do open track for a few minutes. If you guys do want to roll around and practice a little bit with your partners. All right, we're going to do open track for a few minutes. Also, last call for the Brooklyn Dogs cart. Last call for the Brooklyn Dogs cart. All right, crowd frame. We got some stickers, a TNR and a 333 sticker. Who can tell me what year the San Diego Velodrome was built? What year was I built? (1902). There's some close ones there. Who wants to guess? We had some really close ones. We got 1 year. We got years both sides of it. 74. Few more minutes open track time. You guys want to practice a little bit or roll around? So if we look at what rider got the most points so far, regardless of what team they were on, Alexa is our leader. Alexa has 16 points combined from her 2 races. Second place is a tie for Colin and Glenn. Fourth place is a tie for Isaac and Javier. So right now, our overall person with the most points along the 2 races is going to be Alexa. Let's see if she can hold that. All right. I think maybe she can do it. She's got 3 points on the next closest one. Oh, wait, I missed one rider. Ted has 15, so Ted is only 1 point behind. Ted is only 1 point behind Alexa on our overall points total. All right, just like before, we'll do 35 laps. We'll get bells at 21, 11, and 1. Relief riders roll on out. All right, Razors, let's roll on out. All right, we are racing. We're going to see 34 laps to go next time around. All right, these guys are starting off with a nice, easy pace. All right, no pedals being turned in anger just yet. These riders have already done 70 laps of Madison. They might be starting to get a little bit tired. All right, the black Ironfly jerseys. We got Javier and Alexa. And the blue LEL jerseys, I believe that's Kenyon and Ted. And what looks like a Christmas jersey, we got, it's a Rudolph jersey. We got Dr. Nadler, and is that Captain Rossi over there? That's Captain Rossi. And the black Aventon jersey, we got Kyle. and Glenn. In the orange Bernie Bikes jersey, we got Isaac and Roger. I don't know who's going to win this race. I think we have some pretty good teams here. We have some pretty good matchups. I think maybe the Alexa Javier team could possibly win. I think maybe the Kyle and Ted team could win. All right, these riders are seeing 27 laps to go. 6 laps until their first bell. All right, just 5 laps to go until that first bell of this race. Just a little over 1 mile. All right, just 24 laps to go. Good job, guys. Just keep pedaling. All right, riders seeing 23 laps to go. They're all thinking about that sprint. Glenn Garavias on attack, doing the sprint before the sprint. All right, they're going to get that bell next time around. Let's see if Kyle Kirby's going to stay in for the sprint. Things are getting hot and heavy down there, but all getting close. Getting a little bit argy-bargy almost. Got Kyle at the front. Dr. Nadler right behind. Colin Jaskowitz right behind there. Alexa right there too. But over the top, we got Isaac Howell making a move. Let's see what kind of points Isaac Howell can get. And this looks like it's going to be Colin Jaskowitz, Kyle Kirby, Dr. Nadler, and Isaac Howell. So that's the Oro Case team, the Aventon team, the Christmas team. And then whatever team Isaac was on. Birdie's Bikes team. All right, here's the front of our race coming through right now. And Javier has done Alexa wrong. He's rolled around way too far. making her ride a long way after sticking in for that sprint. Of course, now Javier's got to do a load of work to try and get back up to this group. Alexa's going to be tired. She'll probably be able to take a little extra break here after Javier. She should after Javier made her do all that work. All right, let's see. They're going to see 16 laps to go when they come around. Just 5 laps until that next bell. They're halfway to that next sprint. Who are our leaders again? What's our score points? What's our points again? Just for the sprint. Okay, so give me the team. Give me the teams. All right, right now, Colin's team, in the Uru case, is in first place in this race. That also means that Ted has overtaken Alexa in our single rider points totals. Second place in this race right now is the Venton team of Kyle and Glenn. Third place is the Christmas team of Captain Rossi and Dr. Nadler. And fourth place oh, no, I'm wrong about Ted. I'm getting these blue teams mixed up. Fourth place in this race right now is going to be the team of Isaac Howe and Roger Lovett. So Alexa does still have her first place lead on total points. All right, 12 laps to go. They're going to get a bell next time around. Kenyon Ralph getting in there. Glenn Garavias working a bridge up to him. Javier is trying to close that gap. I don't know how many points he can get. He's got Isaac Howe right on his wheel. Isaac's letting Javier do all the work. Captain Ross is getting in there too as they get that bell. Javier's giving it all he's got. Isaac Howe trying to come around. This looks like it's going to be Javier, then Isaac, then Ted Kirkbride, then Captain Rossi. It's going to be Javier, then Isaac, then Ted Kirkbride, then Captain Rossi. Alexa was just in the right part to relieve her partner. She's going on a little bit of an attack, putting the hurt on these other guys. Roger Lovett working to close that gap. All right. Riders are going to see 7 to go next time around. Just 2 kilometers left until the final bell. that? With how many points? Okay. And then who's in third place? All right, we got the Iron Flag team of Javier and Alexa tied with the Oro Keys team for 5 points so far. And in third place is going to be Dr. Nadler and Captain Rossi. We have one more sprint left. All right, just 4 laps go before the final sprint of this race. We got two teams tied on 5 points each. Leading this race so far. Got Kyle Kirby is gone on attack. Javier doesn't want to do all the work to bring back Kyle Kirby. Kyle won this first sprint. He's telling Glenn, go faster, Glenn. We can stay away. We can win this final race by staying away. Glenn's going to come around, and he's going to get that bell. Unless he completely drops anchor, Glenn should be able to hold this. He's got about a 50 or 60 meter lead, but Ted Kirkbride's kicking it up. Captain Rossi kicking it up. Glenn Garavias gets that bell. Captain Rossi putting the power down, trying to close in on Glenn. Glenn's going to keep going. Sean Wallace in there, waiting on this last sprint of the night to try and get some points, see what he can do. Javier Jimenez in there as well. Isaac Howe in there. Glenn's powering through all the way to the finish, and it looks like it's going to be Glenn Garavias, Sean Wallace, Javier Jimenez, and Isaac Howe. That was Glenn Garavias, Sean Wallace, Javier Jimenez, and Isaac Howe. All right, I believe that team of Tyler, Kyle, and Glenn had the most points. All right, Kyle and Glenn had 8 points. Javier and Alexa had 7 points. Colin and Pat and Isaac and Roger each had 5 points. 3 for Andrea and Catherine, 3 for Esther and Sean, and 2 for Kenyon and Ted. All right, we're going to do a different kind of podium. We're going to do a podium for the riders that took the most points across the night. So in third place is going to be Javier. In second place is Glenn. Javier with 19 points. We have Glenn with 21 points. And we have Alexa with 23 points. So let's do a podium photo of our Madison Mayhem champions. These are the riders that got the most points regardless of which team they are on. I forgot to give away one of our preems. All right, come on, Glenn. All right, let's get a picture of everybody that did Madison Mayhem. Guys, put your shirts on. I don't want to see your nips. All right. So in third place, we had Javier. Second place, Gen Garavitas. In first place, Alexa Alarcon. All right, let's get a photo for the face space of everybody that did Madison Mayhem. Everybody get these guys are on the podium. You guys hop in there.
Dad, move over just a little bit. Are you guys ready? Hey, look at Lisa like you're not completely dead.
All right, good job, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
All right. Next week, we have A's and B's and a women's category. A's and B's and a women category next week. And Kieran Championships on Friday. We have Kieran Championships, including a championship jersey on Friday.
How many riders? Yeah, I think it's 28. Take them if you want. Tell them be here early because registration.
Be here early because registration will sell out. Hello?
Hey, this is Sean. Madison Riders, if I could just get your attention. I just want to say I think you should all give yourselves a pat on the back for tonight. It was a lot of fun. I know everyone got a good workout, and we kept it realistic. So I tell you, there isn't another velodrome in the country that could do what we did tonight. So congratulations, good job. Special shout out as well. Another thing, I don't know if any other track could do. We already have 4 women racing tonight. 4 women, no handicaps, nothing like that, just straight up. So that's fantastic to see. Good job, you all.